final approach. Whatever's causing those transmissions, it's not showing up on any of the sensors. This Imperial outpost looks as abandoned as reported.
It's as dead as the rest of Ketchum. My Mothma must be getting paranoid. She never used to send pros like us out on blue milk runs like this.
Kyle, Jan, greetings.
Mon Mothma, Kyle was just talking about you.
No doubt. I bring troubling information about your mission on Ketchum.
I hate it when you say troubling.
We've managed to decode a small fraction of the transmission we intercepted earlier, and, well, listen for yourselves.
I will fire. Shadow. First to full system. We may have to the Valley of the Jedi. Reborn warrior.
The Valley of the Jedi?
Reborn?
We believe this transmission was intended for Galak Fayar, the suspected leader of the remnant forces in that sector. It's probably nothing more than a couple of soldiers telling tales around the glow lamp. But as you are the only survivors of the Valley of the Jedi incident, I thought it only fair to warn you that this mission may be more dangerous than we originally anticipated. Your objectives, however, remain the same. Find out what you can, clear out any remnant forces you encounter, and may the Force be with you.
So much for the blue milk run. Shh, I think I saw someone.
This is my last day on this ship.
That's one less problem to deal with.
What was that?
See if I can find a way to get the door open. Wait here, Jan.
The remnant forces have high security. Make sure you search any officers for key cards.
Perimeter defenses online.
divided into 3 sections.
Disturbance was reported in Section 10 this morning. What sort of disturbance? A droid set up the security system.
Looks like an Imperial code.
Who is it? Don't move. Who is it?
Jan, I'm gonna need your help. There's an access terminal here, but it's encoded.
Kyle, I'm pinned down. Get back here and use my hand.
Took you long enough. Now, to break that code, lead the way. Now this is interesting. Piece of cake. That should get you where you need to go.
Is someone there?
I'm going to keep at this and see what I can
satisfaction with Commander Stephen on his performance. Inform him that he's been removed from command and will be reassigned. That is all.
Please proceed with your transmission, Admiral Fayard.
What was that?
Just another day at work, Jan. Ship for takeoff. I just want to check out one last area.
Meet with the ship.
Fire!
to my team.
No use hiding.
ID. Hey, you there.
These are droid controlled. Let's see what this little guy can do. Jan, I found an exit.
Good. Grab some of those crystals and get yourself out of there. This place is giving me the creeps.
Lord Desan, this is Admiral Fayar.
Ah, Admiral Fire, how go our experiments?
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing facility on Kajim has been neutralized by a pair of New Republic mercenaries, and they've taken some of the crystals.
Mercenaries?
Judging by their ship and the conversations our cameras picked up, I believe it was the pilot Jan Oz and her mercenary partner Kyle Katarn.
Katarn, eh? This setback could prove to be the answer to all our problems.
I'm afraid we haven't been able to decode any more of that transmission.
Good. If I put the Valley of the Jedi behind me, so can the rest of the galaxy.
So what were the Remnant doing in that lab?
Our scientists believe that they were trying to artificially infuse the powers of the Force into living subjects. Those crystals you're holding are very much like those found in a Jedi's lightsaber.
Spast!
But that's impossible, isn't it? You can't just give people the Force with a machine, right?
Everything we know about the Force tells us that such devices are nothing but the fevered dreams of fools and madmen, Jan. But try telling that to those poor beings you found in that laboratory.
Who were they?
Colonists from Artus Prime, a remote mining world on the far reaches of the New Republic's influence.
Let me guess. Crystal mining.
Yes, we lost contact with them shortly before receiving the transmission from Kejim. Now we fear that the colony has been captured by the Remnant.
Or worse.
Indeed. Without knowing the full extent of the Remnant's plans, or the colonists' plight, the New Republic is uneasy about sending in a full liberation force,
So you'd like us to sneak in, assess the situation, and call in the fleet if necessary?
Yes.
You know I don't like messing with this Force business anymore.
We'll double your usual fee.
We'll take it.
Alright, I'm clear. This meteor storm gives us great cover. Everything's closed up. They'll never see us coming.
Good. The colony should be a few clicks out. I'll scout things out from the air while you head into the mine. Give me a shout when you find out what's going on.
Will do. Too much attention. bad feeling about this. What's this? Looks like the remnant are using slave labor.
needs the Valley of the Jedi when you're already gifted with such amazing intuitive powers?
Just be ready to pick me up.
As you wish, O Jedi Master.
This is about to fall apart. If I don't find a way out, you'll have to get help.
Just get out of there, Kyle.
Thought we were home free. The main doors are locked. Found some weapons in here, but got pinned down in the dock. Only the base commander has clearance to access the door controls. If we can locate him and persuade him to open the doors, we might have a chance. We'll hold him off as long as we can, but you better hurry.
I'll see what I can do. Get up. You're gonna help me release some prisoners.
won't get away with this, rebel scum.
I think I already have.
This charade. Where did he go?
The evac ships are standing by. Just keep those prisoners alive.
Come on.
Anyone out there?
Here for the evac.
Kyle, the perimeter defenses are too strong. You'll have to do something about those ion cannons.
What's wrong?
A prisoner for you, Master Dasan.
Well done, Tavion. Secure her in the cargo hold and prepare her for processing.
At once, Master. Blast them, Kyle!
Kyle? Kyle Katarn? You're the legendary hero who destroyed Jarek at the Valley of the Jedi? You look like nothing more than a bantha herder.
Well, you look like an overgrown Kowakian monkey lizard, so I guess looks don't count for much. Hand her over.
You desire this woman? Take her.
Ah, sit spit.
Your woman will prove to be of hardier stock. She certainly couldn't be any weaker than these colonists.
Don't you touch her.
On second thought, Tavion, kill her.
Dad! I'll give you a worthy adversary.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Don't try to talk me out of this, Father. I need the power of the Valley of the Jedi, and I need it now.
Do you believe that this stream of power will ease your pain? Or that you can safely wield the Force with anger in your heart?
Jan is dead. My anger is all I have left. Anger and revenge.
Is that how she would want to be remembered? With acts of anger and revenge?
No.
Then remember her as she was. And may the Force be with you.
It hasn't been so far. Forgotten what it was like.
It will become familiar to you again in time. What will you do now?
Find the sun, but first I need to get something I left behind.
Your plan worked, Master Dasan.
Yes, Tavion. The death of Katarn's woman has driven him mad and delivered the Valley of the Jedi into our hands. Contact Admiral Fayar and prepare the troops.
Master Skywalker is waiting upstairs for you.
Thanks. I think I can find the way.
I've been expecting you.
Skywalker?
You've come for your lightsaber.
Yeah.
After all these years?
Jan's been killed by a Jedi. Goes by the name of
Desan.
You know.
I sensed a disturbance in the Force. I'll tell you about Desan while your trial is being prepared.
Trial?
A minor test to determine your fitness to wield a lightsaber again. Even in your relatively unpracticed state, you shouldn't find it too difficult.
Why can't you Jedi ever do things the simple way?
If the ways of the Jedi were easy, there'd be millions of us instead of dozens. Take Desan, for example. He was born on a planet unused to the wonders of the Force, where his seemingly magical abilities caused him to be feared and shunned by those around him. His childhood was one of loneliness and despair, until a visiting trader discovered him, recognized the Force within him, and brought him to the Jedi Academy.
So he was a student?
Yes. For the first time in his life, Desan was at peace. He'd found beings who liked him for who he was, beings who encouraged him to develop his talents. Over time, however, things changed.
How?
He became cold, severe. He belittled his fellow students for what he perceived to be their weaknesses, and argued, sometimes violently, with his teachers. During a training session, he struck down and killed a fellow student in cold blood. Desan said he was too weak to be a Jedi. He fled before we could counsel him, and he has not been heard from since.
Until now?
Yes. Kyle, I'm sorry about Jan.
Yeah. Well, just give me my lightsaber and I'll be out of your way.
As you wish. Your lightsaber is somewhere in the ruined temple to the south. To find it, you'll need to utilize your primary Force skills. During your test, I'll see if I can find some information on Desan's whereabouts. Good luck.
am I gonna get up there? Sure didn't make this easy. This place has seen better days. I assume they had stairs in here once. Yes! I think they put the door in just a little too high. Get it out of there. All that work, and now I still have to find a way out. I must all... It's locked.
You've retrieved your lightsaber. Very good.
I'm ready. What did you find out about the sun?
Not much. With the help of your ship's logs and the Republic's databases, we've tracked down the registry of Dassan's ship to a Rhodian named Rilo Baruch.
Rilo Baruch?
You know him?
Not personally. He claims to be an honest garbage hauler, but he's really one of the most powerful criminal kingpins in all of Nar Shaddaa. Even the Hutts won't touch him.
Sounds like a solid lead.
It'll do.
Kyle.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say how impressed I was with your performance in the trial. Considering how long it's been since you used the Force, I almost expected you to fail outright. You've been to the Valley of the Jedi.
Yes.
Kyle?
I know what I'm doing, Skywalker. If I'm going to defeat the Sun, I'll need the full power of the Force, and I can't afford to spend years of my life retraining myself here.
Kyle, I realize you're in pain, but you must learn to anticipate the consequences of your actions. You and Jan swore an oath to protect the Valley of the Jedi, and now that Jan's dead, you're the only person who knows where it is. If you should fall to the dark side, you could use the Valley's power for unspeakable evil purposes.
Are you saying I can't be trusted?
I'm saying that I want you to let go of your anger before it destroys you.
I don't know if I can do that, but I will give you the coordinates to the Valley of the Jedi, just to be safe.
Well, that's a start, I suppose. Take one of the Academy's vessels to Nar Shaddaa. It'll be less conspicuous. Don't worry. I'll take care of the Raven's Claw until you return.
You're not coming along?
I'm afraid not. I have pressing business of my own to attend to. Good luck, Kyle. I hope you find what you're looking for. May the Force be with you.
Right. Sure, no problem. Bartender. Bartender.
Ah, Jedis. I had no ideas. What can I do for you, honored Jedis?
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Of course. Many peoples have them.
Lightsabers?
Questions. How about a ruby blade?
Corellian ale and a clean glass.
Of course, sirs. Now, you seek information?
What do you know about Relo Baruch?
Are respected waste disposal managers. This very establishment contracts with him to remove our garbages.
Where does he take your garbages?
Who cares? Out of sight, out of mind successes.
And it's all strictly legit, right?
As legitimate as anything on Nar Shaddaa, Mr. Just the Guy.
You know where I can find Baruch?
Trulies?
Trulies.
Wait here. I get them for you.
Never trust a person with bad grammar. Where's Relo?
Please, noble Jedis, not in the faces. Relo's office is on higher levels. Follow the garbage collectors.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting in a cell. What about you?
I'm looking for Relo Baruch.
You too? What's the Republic want with him?
A ship of his was involved in an incident on Artus Prime. Remnant stuff.
The Remnant? Blast. Now it's starting to make sense.
What?
Over the past few weeks, a mineral smuggling ring has infiltrated the Cloud City on Desmond. Real slick group, too. They commandeered half of our loading platforms and carbonite chambers before we knew what hit us. No one knows who's behind it, but it's become obvious that Relo's garbage haulers are handling the transports. I came down here to find Relo and persuade him to hand over the names of his employer.
Persuade?
Hey, I can be a kind of guy when I want to. After a few bar fights and card games, I hadn't gotten any closer to Relo, but I had begun to hear about a remnant bigwig named Desan. Then I was captured.
Desan?
You know him?
He's a dark Jedi. He and the Remnant have been performing sick experiments on New Republic citizens, among other things.
Like I said, the Remnant connection makes sense. These smugglers are much more organized than the kind of scum we usually get on Bespin. They've got to be Imperials.
Want me to get you out of here?
If it's not too much trouble. You'll need the password to get into Relo's command center and open the cells.
Any idea what that might be?
Yeah, it's Ruby Bleals.
I could go for one of those.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
looking for something?
Not anymore. You're Rilo Baruch?
In the flesh. But who are you?
Does it matter?
Not really. Any last words?
What's a respectable gangster like you doing mixed up with a remnant slime like the sun?
Making money, of course.
Where's Rilo? How could a Rhodian that big just disappear? Surveillance cameras? Rilo doesn't want to miss a thing.
What went on up there?
I ran into Rilo.
Did he tell you anything about the smuggling ring?
We didn't talk much.
I see. Listen, we'd better get out of here. My ship's hidden nearby. What about yours?
Rilo's thugs have probably already stripped it for parts by now.
What about Jan?
Jan's not with me on this one.
You two have had another one of your fights, haven't you? Well, come on, let's go. You can buy her some flowers on Besman. We gotta get to the ship. Blast them! I think it's this way. There's my baby. Hope they took good care of her. Give me a minute to check things out.
How's it look?
Well, it doesn't look like we can just fly her out of here. She's held in place by magnetic moorings, and they've got one tough tractor beam online. I can deal with those here, but that doesn't solve the bigger problem. The entrance to the pad is closed, and I don't think they're going to just open it up for us if we ask politely. You'll have to find the flight control center and open the door to the star pad. Better get going. I would guess we can expect some company pretty soon. Good luck, Kyle.
Thanks, Lando.
I cut the power to the moorings, and I think they'll be in for a surprise if they try to use that tractor beam. But there are some safeties I need to remove manually. I'll let you know when I get there.
Good luck.
have access to the star pad now. I'll start prepping the ship. Meet you inside. Glad you made it. Unfortunately, they didn't bother the refueler. This should take a few minutes, then we're out of here.
We've got company.
Get to the ship. Hold them off while I try to start her up. Got a problem.
So what's new?
There's no fuel coming through the lines. They must have the valve closed at the main tanks. See if you can get out there and open the right valve. They use a code system to make sure you get the right one. And you'll still need to find the controls for the roof sections. They have to be around here somewhere. I'll get everything ready to go here. Good luck. Nice work. The roof is open. We still need that fuel.
somewhere, gentlemen?
You'd better get on the gun and hold them off. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. Say goodbye to this wretched hive of scum and villainy, and hello to Cloud City.
Need any help?
Just sit back and get some rest. I'll work out a plan to get Desan and his remnant friends out of my city.
On second thought, Davion, kill her.
Kyle! Ah!
Kyle, wake up.
No, Jet.
Kyle, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Good. While you were sleeping, I hailed a new Republic base on Solace. They haven't shown much interest in our little smuggling problem in the past, but now that they know remnant forces are behind it, they're eager to pitch in. A strike team should be arriving on Desmond within a few hours.
No!
I thought you'd be happy to.
They'll tip off Desan.
And we'll catch him later. Getting Desan isn't as important as clearing the city.
Jan's dad, Lando. Desan and his minion killed her.
Right, I'm sorry, Kyle. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll drop you off on the lower levels. They've probably been overrun by remnant troops, so watch out. Chances are that Desan's operating from one of the loading bays above level 10, but you'll never get in without the proper access codes. Try to find Carbonite Chamber 17. I've hidden an old R5 unit there with codes to every loading bay in the city.
You always did plan for the worst.
Ever since that run-in with Vader. Anyway, I'll head up top and gather some old friends from the security force. We'll work our way down towards your position. If we're lucky, we can trap Desan before the new Republic arrives.
told me about.
You must be Katarn. Lando sent us to help. We've got teams trying to take back this sector of the city, but it's no small task. The place is swarming with Relo's thugs. Our men will help you wherever they can. Good luck.
Thanks. You too.
see if I can keep him off your back.
Lead the way.
conscience. That's not very Jedi-like.
Where's your master, apprentice?
The San sends his regards, but is far too busy in the Valley of the Jedi to personally dispose of his pawns.
What?
You still don't know, do you? Desan followed you to the Valley of the Jedi. Even now, hundreds of Desan's loyal followers are drinking deeply from the Valley's power, becoming reborn in the glory of the Force. And we owe it all to you.
Then you killed Jan?
That's right. We killed your woman to make you angry. Angry enough to cast aside your promises and rashly seek out the power of the Valley. Just think of it. Her death and your failure will be celebrated for eons to come as the events that brought about the era of Desan. Congratulations.
Stop talking! Jan?
She lives! I can tell you where she is!
Liar! I saw her die!
Then, what did you really see? What did you really hear? Do you believe we'd risk killing one of the only two people who knew the location of the Valley of the Jedi?
Where is she?
That... hauler will take you to our base in the Lenico Belt. That's where Galec's ship, the Doomgiver, is docked. It's also where he's keeping your woman for further interrogations.
Why should I believe you?
Because I'm not brave enough to die!
Get out of my sight.
What?
You heard me. Go and pray that I find your master before he finds you. Thanks for the help, Lando, but I thought you were going to be working with the security forces.
I was, but I got a better idea. What are you doing in that hauler?
I'm heading for the Lenico Belt.
Lenico? What's Desan doing there? That asteroid belt is in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Jan may be there.
Jan's alive?
Maybe. Listen, you've got to find Skywalker and tell him that the Valley of the Jedi has been invaded.
What? What's the Valley got to do with this? Okay, I don't understand half of it, but okay. May the Force be with you, Kyle.
We'll see.
Automated Transport 1-138 on final approach to Cairn installation. Cortosis removal unit, please stand by to board transport ship.
Affirmative, sir. Cortosis removal team standing by.